Okay, so let's cut to the chase. The biggest mistake men can make in relationships is losing their edge. You see it all the time. Because honestly, there are two things that happen when a man gets into a relationship. He either thrives inside or he dies inside. Those are the only two options you have, right? And most men, from my experience, they die inside. They lose their edge. That's the one thing you cannot lose as a man is your edge. Your woman won't respect you. People around you, your friends won't respect you. They're going to see you as somebody who just folds, buckles down. You lose out on your values. You don't stand on 10. You just become docile. You become weak. Literally, life is drained from your face. I've seen this happen many times. And I want to sit here and help you guys avoid that at all costs. Whether you're in a relationship right now or you're thinking of getting in one, you have to make sure that you don't lose your edge. It's that simple. And the way that you do this is you keep doing what you were doing. Obviously, don't do no stupid stuff. Like, don't go out there and flirt with women, do yada, yada, yada. Like be respectful, right? Especially if this is somebody that's long-term, be respectful. But the one thing you don't want to do is sit at home, start getting fat, start eating junk food when you weren't doing that before, stop reading, right? Stop working on your business. You don't want to change those activities that were allowing you to progress in life, which made you attractive to the woman in the first place. That's why you see a lot of disrespect in relationships, because the woman don't respect you. She doesn't respect your routine. She doesn't respect the fact that you've changed because you've now entered her world. She didn't enter your world. You entered her world. And that's where you lost as a man. You literally lost. The game is over. When your woman disrespects you, bro, it's over with. So if you want to avoid that, you want to make sure that you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. You want to make sure that you're doubling down on your business. You want to make sure that you're in the gym consistently. You're looking your best. You want to make sure you get haircuts. You want to make sure when you step out, you know how to have conversations with people when she's around you. She has to see that people like you. It's another thing. Women like to see that their man is desirable. Not saying that you entertain other women, but you have to be able to attract them as well, because if you don't, then she's going to start thinking, why am I with him if nobody else want him? Like, for real. And again, it's not you going out doing stupid things, but it's you establishing the fact that, I hate the word high value man because I feel like that's been used up way too much, but you become this desirable man. You become somebody who's desirable by everybody. You got male friends who look up to you who are like, man, I want to be like you. She got to be hearing these things. She has to know that you're that guy. And a lot of y'all are just not that guy. You're not. Take a sip of my coffee. A lot of y'all are just not that guy. And you need to become that guy. And the way you do this, I'm going to tell you, number one, please, and I said this before, get in the gym. This is the number one thing that will literally save your relationship. It'll save your life. It'll save your discipline. It will it'll keep you going. It'll keep the routine going. If you have the gym and you have that solidified, you cannot lose. The second thing, make sure that your business is taken care of. Do not forget that. Do not forget the daily tasks that you need to do to establish a really good business, because that's what's going to allow for you to fund your life and to also fund her life if that's what you do, or be able to provide funds when needed in the relationship. Business always, your health, your business. Make sure you have a good relationship with God. I know a lot of y'all, or some of y'all, don't believe in God. I'm going to tell you right now, that's the worst mistake a man can make, is not believing in God. I know some people are like, I'm atheist. I don't believe, I'm against that. One, I'm going to explain. If you're atheist, that's telling me that you're arrogant. Because now you're telling me that you've been around the entire universe. You've seen everything. And you've come to the conclusion that there's no God. And I don't care what God you're talking about. I don't care if it's Allah. I don't care if it's Jesus. I don't care. I'm not religious to that point. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about spirituality. I'm talking about really believing in something bigger than yourself. Because as a man, this is what's going to shift your perspective when it comes to faith and when it comes to God. You are put on this planet to give. You're put on this planet to build and give and provide value. Where are you getting that value from? If you were born with zero value, obviously hard work, but where are you getting the source from? You have to get the source from God, the entity above that can actually help you. And above meaning, and I'm not saying like literally above, but above you, from a hierarchical perspective. You need to be able to get the energy from God to be able to provide that energy to other people. And if you don't have a good relationship with God, then you're not going to be able to provide that type of energy to other people because you won't have it. You'll be drained all the time. You literally won't be able to provide as much value as you possibly can. You can go live your life not knowing God, but at the end of the day, you're going to need that. You're going to need that to stay 10 toes down, because as a man, it's lonely. You have nobody else to support you. It's just you. You might as well believe in God. It's a framework that, let's say God's not real. Let's say that just didn't exist. You still want to adopt a mental framework that allows for you to win at all times. And that's the best framework to have. To know that you have someone that has your back. To know that you have someone that can fuel you to be able to fuel other people. That's just a winning mindset. I don't care if it's real or not. That allows for you to succeed. So why not believe that? So yes, believe in God. And then you want to be able to have the relationships with other people to where people respect you, people look up to you, you're making an impact in people's lives, and you continue that process. Build your network, build your friend group, right? Other women admire you. It's obvious, it's evident. These are things that are important so you don't lose your edge. The way a man loses his edge, stays inside, watches Netflix every night, goes to sleep all day, or sleeps a lot more than he was. Not on his grind, putting his woman first, putting everything first before himself. That's the guaranteed way to lose. It's a guaranteed way to lose yourself. That's a guaranteed way to lose progress. And that's a guaranteed way of losing the woman that you love the most, is by losing yourself first. And this is going to hit home to a lot of men, because a lot of y'all done put on a ton of weight getting into your relationship. You look completely different. You look like a slob. You walking around slobbing over you. Your girl not even interested in you no more. Your woman is not interested in you anymore. She looking at everybody else. Now she's talking about celebrity crushes. She wasn't talking about that in the beginning. Because you've lost her interest. You've not continued to be the man that she was interested in the beginning, that was on his 10 toes. That's another thing. If you're not in a relationship yet, don't get in one until you found yourself, until you've solidified who you are. Try not to. Again, life isn't perfect. You might find someone who's really good for you that can work with you. Cool. But rule of thumb, work on yourself first. Ignore chasing. Never chase women. Don't do it. It makes no sense. I made this analogy. I put this on Twitter. Chasing women is similar to going to school, applying to go to college. It's the same thing. The reason why it's the same thing is because you're literally trying to convince somebody to spend your money on them. You're literally trying to prove yourself to somebody, right? Same with school. You're trying to prove yourself to get into that school. You're trying to prove yourself to be able to give your money to that school, and you don't even know what the ROI look like. It's the same with women. It's and I'm not comparing women in school, but you get what I'm saying, where it's you're literally trying to gain the attention of this woman, trying to prove yourself to this woman so that you can give all your resources to this woman, so that you can even share your resources with this woman, not knowing what's going to happen on the back end. So why go chase? Attract. It's the same. Look at college. You can attract colleges by being an excellent student. They'll give you scholarships, right? Or being an excellent athlete, you can attract colleges to you. They want you. You're not going to apply for them. They want you to come to them. That's how it is with women too. You want to attract women so they come to you because you have something valuable. And the only way that you can have something valuable is by building it, by keeping your edge. Always have an edge to you. Never be predictable. Try new things. Build new hobbies, bro. You sitting and doing the same thing every single day. Go hike. Go learn archery. Go play basketball. Go do something cool, bro. Go rock climbing. Go backpack across the country. Invite her too. Hey, come backpack with me. Oh, you don't want to come? I'm still going to go backpack. Do things outside of the relationship so that you can bring something back in the relationship that's valuable, that's new, that's different, that's unique. Women lose interest like this. They're bored. They get bored easily. You have to be able to sustain attraction. And to do that, you must always be on the edge. You always need to maintain your edge. I'm telling y'all, this is something that I wish someone would have told me this 6 years ago, 7 years ago, when I was 19. I wish somebody told me that, bro. My relationships would have went way better than they did. That was my biggest struggle, bro. My biggest struggle was losing myself in a relationship. I become a different person. I lose out on my goals. I actually start declining. I give so much, the other person's increasing in value. I'm decreasing in value. And a lot of y'all do this for so long that you start getting stuck. And if you start recognizing that you're losing yourself, either you snap out of it or you exit the relationship, period, point blank. Because you're not ready for that yet. And if you've lost the respect of the woman, exit, because it's over with. You're not getting it back. You will never earn the respect of a woman back that's already lost it for you. That had it for you, lost it, you're not getting it back. It's over with. The only way you get it back is by walking away. But either way, keep your edge, fellas. This is a video that I hope helps you, whether you're in a relationship or thinking about getting in one. If you want to hear more about this type of stuff, let me know. I'm experimenting. I'm just giving y'all game on what I know. You know, fitness, mindset, masculinity, life, relationships, whatever that look like. I'm here to just talk. I love talking to y'all. So subscribe, share this with a friend that needs this, that's in a relationship that you feel like is stagnant, that has lost its edge. Share this with him, right? Let him know what he could be doing better. Take something away from this for yourself. Until the next time, fellas, subscribe, comment, share. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.